Bake a cake. Let's bake a cake for the party. Empty the trash. Please empty the trash. Wash the windows. I will wash the windows this weekend. Fix a leak. They fixed a leak in the bathroom. Decorate the house. We decorated the house for the holidays. Sweep the porch. She swept the porch every morning. Polish the floor. He polished the floor last week. Take a nap on the sofa. Grandpa likes to take a nap on the sofa. Fix the roof. They fixed the roof before the rainy season. Air out the room. Open the window to air out the room. Shovel the snow. We have to shovel the snow in winter. Turn on the heater. She turned on the heater last night. Tidy up the garage. He tidied up the garage on Saturday. Keep track of time. It's important to keep track of time. Run out of time. We ran out of time during the exam. Be on time. Please be on time for the meeting. Set an alarm. I set an alarm for 7 a.m. Miss a deadline. Don't miss the deadline for your application. Save time. Online shopping saves a lot of time. Waste time. Stop wasting time on your phone. Be pressed for time. I am pressed for time today. Find time to. I try to find time to exercise. Be behind schedule. The project is behind schedule. In a hurry. She left the house in a hurry. Spend time with. He spends time with his family every weekend. Call it a night. Let's call it a night and go home. Day after day. He eats the same food day after day. From time to time. I go hiking from time to time. In no time. He finished the work in no time. Once in a blue moon. I see her once in a blue moon. Sooner or later. You'll find the answer sooner or later. Beat the clock. We managed to beat the clock. Make up for lost time. She tried to make up for lost time. For the time being. I'll stay here for the time being. Kill time. He played games to kill time. Right on time. The train arrived right on time. Take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. By the time. By the time I got home. Turn back the clock. You can't turn back the clock. Make good time. We made good time on the highway. Ahead of schedule. We finished the work ahead of schedule. In the nick of time. He arrived in the nick of time. Weather the storm. We will weather the storm together. Rain cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs outside. Be under the weather. I'm a bit under the weather today. Take a rain check. Can I take a rain check on dinner? On cloud 9. She was on cloud 9 after hearing the news. Feel like $1 million. I feel like $1 million today. Come rain or shine. He goes jogging every morning. Under the sun. There are many books under the sun. Break of dawn. I wake up at the break of dawn. In the dead of night. He left in the dead of night. Blow hot and cold. The weather blows hot and cold in April. A storm is brewing. I can feel a storm is brewing. Feel under the sun. Let's sit outside and feel under the sun. Be over the moon. She was over the moon when she won. Feel blue. I feel blue on rainy days. Be in a good mood. He is in a good mood today. Be in a bad mood. She is in a bad mood this morning. Cheer up. Cheer up. Things will get better. Burst into tears. She burst into tears after hearing the news. Be on edge. He's been on edge all day. Feel under the weather. I'm feeling under the weather today. Lose one's temper. He lost his temper at work. Bottle up feelings. Don't bottle up your feelings. Be stressed out. She is stressed out about her exams. Have butterflies in one's stomach. I always have butterflies in my stomach before a speech. Jump for joy. He jumped for joy when he got the job. Be scared stiff. The loud noise made the baby scared stiff. Cry one's eyes out. She cried her eyes out after the movie. Be full of beans. The kids are full of beans today. Feel down. I feel down whenever it rains. On top of the world. She felt on top of the world. Walk on air. He was walking on air after the good news. Pull oneself together. You need to pull yourself together. Be bored to death. I was bored to death during the meeting. Be sick and tired of. She's sick and tired of his excuses. Feel homesick. He feels homesick when he's abroad. Be up in arms. The workers are up in arms over the new policy. Be all ears. I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. Break someone's heart. She broke his heart when she left. Be on cloud 9. They were on cloud 9 after the wedding. Get cold feet. He got cold feet before the performance. Feel like crying. I felt like crying when I saw the mess. Be at a loss. She was at a loss for words. Show one's true colors. He finally showed his true colors. Give someone the creeps. The empty house gave me the creeps. Keep a straight face. It was hard to keep a straight face during the joke. Feel relieved. I felt relieved after the test. Make a living. He makes a living by teaching English. Save up. She's saving up for a new car. Pay off. I finally paid off my credit card. Run out of money. I ran out of money before payday. Cut back on expenses. We need to cut back on expenses. Make ends meet. It's hard to make ends meet these days. Put money aside. Try to put some money aside every month. Live beyond one's means. He's living beyond his means. Spend money like water. She spends money like water. Go broke. He went broke after losing his job. Borrow money. I had to borrow money from my friend. Lend money to. He lent money to his cousin. Be in debt. He is in debt after buying a house. Owe someone money. You still owe me money for lunch. Pay in installments. Can I pay in installments? Ask for a raise. She asked for a raise last month. Live on a tight budget. We have to live on a tight budget. Pay the rent. He pays the rent on the first of every month. Go Dutch. Let's go Dutch on dinner tonight. Be worth a fortune. That painting is worth a fortune. Cost an arm and a leg. This bag cost an arm and a leg. Chip in. Let's all chip in for the gift. Be loaded. He must be loaded to drive that car. Pay cash. Do you want to pay cash or by card? Withdraw money. She went to the bank to withdraw money. Deposit money. He deposited money into his savings account. Earn interest. You can earn interest from your savings. Invest in stocks. He invests in stocks and bonds. Get a loan. They got a loan to buy their house. Go on sale. These shoes will go on sale tomorrow. Break the bank. Buying a car won't break the bank. Be short of cash. I'm short of cash this week. Save for a rainy day. She saves for a rainy day. Raise funds. We need to raise funds for the trip. Write a check. He wrote a check to pay the bill. Cash a check. You can cash a check at the bank. Open a bank account. She opened a new bank account. Close an account. He closed his old account last week. Budget one's money. It's important to budget your money. Work out. He works out at the gym every morning. Play soccer. The kids like to play soccer after school. Go swimming. Let's go swimming this weekend. Take up a sport. She took up tennis last year. Cheer for a team. They always cheer for their favorite team. Have butterflies in one's stomach. I always have butterflies in my stomach before a speech. Jump for joy. He jumped for joy when he got the job. Be scared stiff. The loud noise made the baby scared stiff. Cry one's eyes out. She cried her eyes out after the movie. Be full of beans. The kids are full of beans today. Feel down. I feel down whenever it rains. On top of the world. She felt on top of the world. Walk on air. He was walking on air after the good news. Pull oneself together. You need to pull yourself together. Be bored to death. I was bored to death during the meeting. Be sick and tired of. She's sick and tired of his excuses. Feel homesick. He feels homesick when he's abroad. Be up in arms. The workers are up in arms over the new policy. Be all ears. I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. Break someone's heart. She broke his heart when she left. Be on cloud 9. They were on cloud 9 after the wedding. Get cold feet. He got cold feet before the performance. Feel like crying. I felt like crying when I saw the mess. Be at a loss. She was at a loss for words. Show one's true colors. He finally showed his true colors. Give someone the creeps. The empty house gave me the creeps. Keep a straight face. It was hard to keep a straight face during the joke. Feel relieved. I felt relieved after the test. Make a living. He makes a living by teaching English. Save up. She's saving up for a new car. Pay off. I finally paid off my credit card. Run out of money. I ran out of money before payday. Cut back on expenses. We need to cut back on expenses. Make ends meet. It's hard to make ends meet these days. Put money aside. Try to put some money aside every month. Live beyond one's means. He's living beyond his means. Spend money like water. She spends money like water. Go broke. He went broke after losing his job. Borrow money. I had to borrow money from my friend. Lend money to. He lent money to his cousin. Be in debt. He is in debt after buying a house. Owe someone money. You still owe me money for lunch. Pay in installments. Can I pay in installments? Ask for a raise. She asked for a raise last month. Live on a tight budget. We have to live on a tight budget. Pay the rent. He pays the rent on the first of every month. Go Dutch. Let's go Dutch on dinner tonight. Be worth a fortune. That painting is worth a fortune. Cost an arm and a leg. This bag cost an arm and a leg. Chip in. Let's all chip in for the gift. Be loaded. He must be loaded to drive that car. Pay cash. Do you want to pay cash or by card? Withdraw money. She went to the bank to withdraw money. Deposit money. He deposited money into his savings account. Earn interest. You can earn interest from your savings. Invest in stocks. He invests in stocks and bonds. Get a loan. They got a loan to buy their house. Go on sale. These shoes will go on sale tomorrow. Break the bank. Buying a car won't break the bank. Be short of cash. I'm short of cash this week. Save for a rainy day. She saves for a rainy day. Raise funds. We need to raise funds for the trip. Write a check. He wrote a check to pay the bill. Cash a check. You can cash a check at the bank. Open a bank account. She opened a new bank account. Close an account. He closed his old account last week. Budget one's money. It's important to budget your money. Work out. He works out at the gym every morning. Play soccer. The kids like to play soccer after school. Go swimming. Let's go swimming this weekend. Take up a sport. She took up tennis last year. Cheer for a team. They always cheer for their favorite team. Eat light. She likes to eat light in summer. Have seconds. This is so good, I want seconds. Cook for friends. I like to cook for friends on weekends. Eat out of habit. He eats late at night out of habit. Break the ice. He told a joke to break the ice. Hit the nail on the head. You really hit the nail on the head. Once in a blue moon. He goes hiking once in a blue moon. Burn the midnight oil. She burned the midnight oil for her finals. Let the cat out of the bag. He let the cat out of the bag about the surprise. Bite the bullet. He had to bite the bullet and apologize. Cost an arm and a leg. This jacket cost an arm and a leg. Go the extra mile. She always goes the extra mile at work. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Throw in the towel. Don't throw in the towel too soon. Let someone off the hook. The teacher let him off the hook. Jump the gun. He jumped the gun and answered early. Keep an eye on. Please keep an eye on my bag. Out of the blue. She called me out of the blue. Put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Get cold feet. He got cold feet before the big show. See eye to eye. We don't always see eye to eye. Beat around the bush. Stop beating around the bush and tell me. Cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase. Sit on the fence. He always sits on the fence in arguments. Spill the beans. She accidentally spilled the beans. Under the table. They paid him under the table. Pull someone's leg. Are you pulling my leg? Bring home the bacon. He works hard to bring home the bacon. Let sleeping dogs lie. Let's let sleeping dogs lie. Up in the air. Our vacation plans are up in the air. Jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions. Call it a day. Let's call it a day. Lose one's touch. He lost his touch at the piano. Keep one's fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for me. By heart. You need to learn this poem by heart. The ball is in your court. Now the ball is in your court. Walk in someone's shoes. Try to walk in his shoes. Call it quits. Let's call it quits and start fresh tomorrow. Hit the sack. It's late. I'm going to hit the sack. Have a sweet tooth. He has a sweet tooth and loves chocolate. Rain or shine. He goes jogging every morning. Bite off more than one can chew. She bit off more than she could chew at work. Burn the candle at both ends. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Add fuel to the fire. His words only added fuel to the fire. Cost a fortune. Their new house cost a fortune. Face the music. He had to face the music after the mistake. Get the hang of. You'll get the hang of it soon. Go out of one's way. She went out of her way to help. Let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones and move on. Once and for all. Let's fix this problem once and for all. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow and see what happens. Walk on eggshells. He feels like he's walking on eggshells at work. The best of both worlds. This job gives me the best of both worlds. Get out of hand. The situation got out of hand. Under the weather. She's feeling under the weather today. In hot water. He got in hot water for being late. The tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Go the extra mile. If you go the extra mile. Get something off one's chest. He needed to get something off his chest. Keep one's chin up. Keep your chin up. Things will get better. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Finally. Throw caution to the wind. She threw caution to the wind and quit her job. Turn a blind eye. He turned a blind eye to the problem. Hit the road. Let's hit the road before traffic gets bad. Jump on the bandwagon. Many people jump on the bandwagon. Lose track of time. I lose track of time when I'm reading. Put oneself in someone's shoes. Try to put yourself in his shoes. Raise the bar. We need to raise the bar for quality. Back to the drawing board. It didn't work. Give it a shot. Why not give it a shot? Think outside the box. Try to think outside the box. Leave no stone unturned. They left no stone unturned in their search. Pull yourself together. You need to pull yourself together and try again. Have one's hands full. She has her hands full with 3 kids. Go down in flames. The plan went down in flames. Let off steam. He goes jogging to let off steam. Play it by ear. Let's play it by ear and see what happens. Jump the queue. Don't jump the queue. Cut corners. Don't cut corners on this project. Throw someone under the bus. He threw his colleague under the bus. Keep your head above water. He's just keeping his head above water financially. Get wind of. She got wind of the surprise party. The ball is in your court. Now the ball is in your court. Put something on hold. We have to put the project on hold. Come clean. He decided to come clean about his mistake. On the tip of one's tongue. Her name is on the tip of my tongue. Keep one's word. She always keeps her word. Be in the same boat. We're all in the same boat now. Put 2 and 2 together. She put 2 and 2 together and guessed the truth. Take it with a grain of salt. Take what he says with a grain of salt. Beat a dead horse. Stop beating a dead horse. Get cold feet. He got cold feet before the wedding. Drop the ball. He really dropped the ball on this project. Sweep something under the rug. They tried to sweep the problem under the rug. Leave someone in the lurch. Don't leave your friend in the lurch. Out of the woods. He's finally out of the woods. Be up for grabs. The tickets are up for grabs. Face the music. It's time to face the music. Go for broke. They decided to go for broke. Show one's true colors. He showed his true colors at the meeting. Off the top of one's head. Off the top of my head. Get your act together. You need to get your act together. Let your hair down. It's time to let your hair down and enjoy. Bark up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree. Call it off. They decided to call it off. Bend over backwards. She bent over backwards to help her friend. Leave someone high and dry. He left his partner high and dry. Go out on a limb. She went out on a limb to defend him. Have a change of heart. He had a change of heart and stayed. Get away with. He got away with cheating on the test. Have second thoughts. She's having second thoughts about the job. Lose one's train of thought. I lost my train of thought during the speech. Call the shots. The boss always calls the shots. Draw a blank. He drew a blank on the test. Hit the books. It's time to hit the books before exams. On the ball. She's really on the ball at work. Walk the extra mile. If you walk the extra mile. Find one's feet. He found his feet after a few weeks. Go through the motions. He's just going through the motions at work. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Stick to your guns. She sticks to her guns no matter what. Be on the fence. He's still on the fence about the offer. See red. He saw red when he heard the news. Twist someone's arm. She twisted my arm to join the team. Have a chip on one's shoulder. He has a chip on his shoulder about the past. Turn over a new leaf. He turned over a new leaf after moving. Play devil's advocate. I'll play devil's advocate in the discussion. Throw in the towel. He threw in the towel when things got tough. Read between the lines. You have to read between the lines. Keep something under wraps. They kept the project under wraps. Lose one's marbles. He's acting like he's lost his marbles. The last straw. The delay was the last straw. Have a lot on one's plate. She has a lot on her plate at work. Cross that bridge when you come to it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Be out of one's depth. He felt out of his depth in the new job. Pull strings. He pulled some strings to get the job. Cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase. Keep a low profile. He prefers to keep a low profile. Go down memory lane. We went down memory lane at the reunion. Make a long story short. To make a long story short. Get down to brass tacks. Let's get down to brass tacks. Jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions. Be all thumbs. He's all thumbs when it comes to fixing things. Keep tabs on. She keeps tabs on her children's homework. Put your foot down. He put his foot down about the rules. Move heaven and earth. She moved heaven and earth to find her dog. By the book. He always does things by the book. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Beat the clock. We managed to beat the clock. Throw money down the drain. He threw money down the drain on useless gadgets. Have ants in one's pants. The kids had ants in their pants before the trip. Hit rock bottom. He hit rock bottom after losing his job. Go out of style. Those clothes went out of style years ago. Spill the beans. He spilled the beans about the surprise. Draw the line. She knows where to draw the line. Call the shots. She calls the shots in her family. Walk in the park. The test was a walk in the park. A blessing in disguise. Missing the bus was a blessing in disguise. Out of the blue. He showed up out of the blue. Take something for granted. Don't take your friends for granted. Beyond one's wildest dreams. The view was beyond my wildest dreams. Have an axe to grind. He has an axe to grind with his boss. Jump the gun. They jumped the gun and started early. Run in the family. Tall height runs in their family. Go through thick and thin. They went through thick and thin together. Let off the hook. The teacher let him off the hook. The whole 9 yards. He gave the whole 9 yards in the game. A piece of cake. The homework was a piece of cake. Take it with a pinch of salt. Take his advice with a pinch of salt. Miss the boat. You missed the boat on that job offer. Up in arms. Residents are up in arms about the new law. Raise eyebrows. Her decision raised a few eyebrows. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for pickpockets. Hit the jackpot. He hit the jackpot at the casino. Turn a deaf ear. She turned a deaf ear to the complaints. Make ends meet. It's hard to make ends meet sometimes. Read someone like a book. She can read her son like a book. Under one's nose. The keys were under my nose the whole time. On thin ice. He's on thin ice with his boss. Have a gut feeling. My gut feeling tells me something is wrong. Stick one's neck out. He stuck his neck out to help. Get out of bed on the wrong side. She got out of bed on the wrong side today. Get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Throw a wrench in the works. His comment threw a wrench in the works. Have eyes in the back of one's head. Teachers need eyes in the back of their heads. Pay through the nose. We paid through the nose for the tickets. Sleep on it. I'll sleep on it and tell you tomorrow. Go the whole hog. If you're going to do it. Get a kick out of. She gets a kick out of painting. Walk a fine line. He walks a fine line between honesty and rudeness. Bring down the house. Her performance brought down the house. Blow one's own trumpet. He likes to blow his own trumpet. Have a frog in one's throat. I can't sing today because I have a frog in my throat. Burn a hole in one's pocket. Money always burns a hole in his pocket. Get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling on this project. Keep one's cool. Try to keep your cool during the test. Have one's head in the clouds. She has her head in the clouds today. Add insult to injury. His rude words added insult to injury. Cast doubt on. The evidence cast doubt on his story. The icing on the cake. The bonus was the icing on the cake. Spill one's guts. He spilled his guts to his friend. Get off on the wrong foot. They got off on the wrong foot. Eat one's words. He had to eat his words after the mistake. Have a skeleton in the closet. Everyone has a skeleton in the closet. Wait for the other shoe to drop. We're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Bite the dust. Our team bit the dust in the final round. Call it a night. Let's call it a night and head home. Throw in the towel. After many failed attempts, he finally threw in the towel. The writing is on the wall. The writing was on the wall for the old company. Go down to the wire. The election went down to the wire. Keep something at bay. They kept the mosquitoes at bay. Have bigger fish to fry. I can't help now, I have bigger fish to fry. Let sleeping dogs lie. Just let sleeping dogs lie and move on. At the drop of a hat. She's ready to travel at the drop of a hat. See eye to eye. They don't always see eye to eye. Go off the deep end. He went off the deep end when he heard the news. Cut the mustard. He didn't cut the mustard in the tryouts. By a hair's breadth. He avoided the accident by a hair's breadth. Put a damper on. Rain put a damper on our picnic. Be in hot water. She's in hot water over the missing money. On the same wavelength. We're on the same wavelength about this plan. Go against the grain. It goes against the grain for him to lie. Hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head with your comment. In the blink of an eye. The summer went by in the blink of an eye. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for the exit sign. Walk a tightrope. He walks a tightrope between work and family. Have one's work cut out. She has her work cut out for her on this project. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow and see what happens. Bark up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree. Break new ground. This invention breaks new ground in science. Know the ropes. It takes time to know the ropes at a new job. Fly off the handle. He flies off the handle easily. Draw the short straw. He drew the short straw and had to work late. Walk on thin ice. He's walking on thin ice with his jokes. Sweep someone off their feet. He swept her off her feet on their first date. Paint the town red. They went out to paint the town red. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let's think first. Jump the gun. He jumped the gun and submitted his work early. Keep one shirt on. Keep your shirt on, it's not a big deal. Pull the plug. The company pulled the plug on the project. Raise the white flag. He finally raised the white flag and apologized. Hit the ground running. She hit the ground running in her new job. Hit home. The story really hit home for me. Pass the buck. He always tries to pass the buck. Jump for joy. The kids jumped for joy when school was canceled. Break the bank. Buying that car will break the bank. Learn the ropes. It took him a month to learn the ropes. Shoot the breeze. They sat outside and shot the breeze. Have the time of one's life. We had the time of our lives at the concert. Go down the drain. All my efforts went down the drain. Not one's cup of tea. Camping is not my cup of tea. Let off steam. He plays basketball to let off steam. Burn the midnight oil. She burned the midnight oil to finish the report. Get out of hand. The kids got out of hand at the party. Have a word with. Can I have a word with you? Show one's hand. It's time to show your hand. Go back to square one. We had to go back to square one. Be in the limelight. The singer was in the limelight all night. Roll up one's sleeves. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. Throw cold water on. Don't throw cold water on my idea. Blow off steam. He blows off steam by going for a run. Have mixed feelings. I had mixed feelings about moving. Speak volumes. Her smile spoke volumes. Bring something to light. The report brought new facts to light. Lose face. He felt he would lose face if he failed. Jump ship. He jumped ship for a better job. Spill the beans. She spilled the beans about the surprise party. Run a tight ship. The boss runs a tight ship. Get a foot in the door. That internship helped her get a foot in the door. Take a back seat. He decided to take a back seat in the project. Keep your nose to the grindstone. She keeps her nose to the grindstone all semester. Put your money where your mouth is. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. Twist the knife. He twisted the knife with his harsh words. Draw a line in the sand. She drew a line in the sand about working overtime. Be in the driver's seat. After the promotion, she was finally in the driver's seat at work. Jump the queue. He tried to jump the queue at the station. Pass with flying colors. She passed the test with flying colors. Be all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat with this deadline. Play it safe. Let's play it safe and leave early. Be on thin ice. He's on thin ice with the boss after the mistake. Have a whale of a time. We had a whale of a time at the festival. Look before you leap. You should look before you leap. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Be full of hot air. He's full of hot air about his achievements. Keep a stiff upper lip. He kept a stiff upper lip despite the bad news. Play with fire. You're playing with fire if you lie to her. Stick out like a sore thumb. He stuck out like a sore thumb in the fancy restaurant. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up, better days are coming. Cut your losses. It's time to cut your losses and move on. Get the picture. Do you get the picture now? Up in the air. The plans are still up in the air. Move the goalposts. They keep moving the goalposts. Throw someone a curveball. The boss threw us a curveball at the meeting. Be in over one's head. She's in over her head at the new job. Cross the line. He crossed the line with that rude comment. On the right track. You're on the right track with your project. Hold all the cards. She holds all the cards in this negotiation. Leave someone out in the cold. He was left out in the cold by his friends. Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue or you'll get in trouble. Get a taste of one's own medicine. He finally got a taste of his own medicine. Find one's calling. She found her calling in teaching. Be under someone's thumb. He's under his boss's thumb. Bring home the bacon. She works hard to bring home the bacon. Have a soft spot for. He has a soft spot for animals. Turn the tables. She turned the tables and won the game. Be caught red-handed. He was caught red-handed taking the money. Call the shots. Who's calling the shots in this group? Keep an eye out for. Keep an eye out for the delivery truck. Run around in circles. We were running around in circles all day. Walk the talk. She really walks the talk when it comes to honesty. Keep one's head. Try to keep your head in an emergency. Have butterflies in one's stomach. I always have butterflies in my stomach before tests. Call someone's bluff. She called his bluff and he had to admit. Go out of fashion. Bell-bottoms have gone out of fashion. Put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward at the interview. Cry wolf. If you keep crying wolf, no one will believe you when you're really in trouble. Hit the roof. Dad hit the roof when he saw my grades. Keep your head above water. She's just keeping her head above water at work. Give someone a run for their money. He gave the champion a run for his money. Be at a crossroads. She's at a crossroads in her career. Cast one's lot with. He cast his lot with the new company. Sweep it under the rug. Let's not sweep our problems under the rug. Run out of steam. He ran out of steam after 2 hours of work. Keep your cards close to your chest. He keeps his cards close to his chest. Go out on a limb. She went out on a limb to start her own business. Go the extra mile. He always goes the extra mile for his clients. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, your health is the most important thing. Hit the sack. I'm exhausted. Time to hit the sack. Call it quits. Let's call it quits and go home. Make a clean break. She made a clean break from her old job. Walk on air. He was walking on air after the news. Pull the rug out from under someone. His sudden resignation pulled the rug out from under us. The tip of the iceberg. These problems are just the tip of the iceberg. Get the short end of the stick. He always gets the short end of the stick. Get wind of. The media got wind of the story. Give someone the cold shoulder. She gave me the cold shoulder at the party. Keep your nose clean. He tries to keep his nose clean at work. Bite your lip. She bit her lip and said nothing. Hit pay dirt. The scientists hit pay dirt in the new cave. Hold one's tongue. He held his tongue during the meeting. Get down to business. Let's get down to business. Jump on the bandwagon. Now everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. Hang in there. Hang in there. You're almost done. Bury the hatchet. They finally buried the hatchet after years. Paint oneself into a corner. He painted himself into a corner with his lie. Have a chip on one's shoulder. He's always got a chip on his shoulder. Give someone a piece of your mind. She gave her brother a piece of her mind. Throw one's weight around. He likes to throw his weight around at work. Get one's feet wet. I'm just getting my feet wet in this field. Pull the wool over someone's eyes. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Have a field day. The kids had a field day at the park. Sit tight. Sit tight and wait for my call. Have a lot going for someone. She has a lot going for her. Turn over a new leaf. He promised to turn over a new leaf. Go for broke. They decided to go for broke in the final round. See which way the wind blows. Let's see which way the wind blows before deciding. Make a mountain out of a molehill. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Have one's ducks in a row. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Walk a mile in someone's shoes. Before you judge others, try to walk a mile in their shoes. Stick to one's guns. He stuck to his guns during the debate. Get the better of. Her nerves got the better of her. A feather in one's cap. That award was a feather in her cap. Keep something under wraps. They kept the new product under wraps. Break a leg. Break a leg in your performance tonight. Bite the bullet. You'll just have to bite the bullet and finish your homework. Call it a day. Let's call it a day and go home. Cut corners. Don't cut corners when building a house. Feel under the weather. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Get out of hand. The party got a little out of hand. Hit the road. It's getting late. We should hit the road. Jump on the bandwagon. Everyone is starting to use that new app, so I decided to jump on the bandwagon. Keep an eye on. Can you keep an eye on my bag while I go to the restroom? Let someone off the hook. The police let him off the hook this time. Make a long story short. To make a long story short, we missed the train and had to take a taxi. On the ball. She's really on the ball with her new project. Piece of cake. The test was a piece of cake. Pull someone's leg. Are you serious or are you just pulling my leg? Stab someone in the back. I can't believe he stabbed me in the back like that. Take a rain check. I'm busy tonight, but can I take a rain check on dinner? The ball is in your court. I've done all I can, now the ball is in your court. Throw in the towel. After months of trying to fix the car, he finally threw in the towel. Up in the air. Our travel plans are still up in the air. Wear your heart on your sleeve. She wears her heart on her sleeve, so everyone knows how she feels. When pigs fly. He'll get that promotion when pigs fly. Whole 9 yards. When she prepares for a party, she goes the whole 9 yards, decorations, food, music, everything. Add insult to injury. He forgot my birthday, and to add insult to injury, he didn't even apologize. Beat around the bush. Stop beating around the bush and tell me what you want. Burn the midnight oil. I had to burn the midnight oil to finish the report. Come rain or shine. He goes jogging every morning, come rain or shine. Cost an arm and a leg. That new car must have cost him an arm and a leg. Cry over spilled milk. It's no use crying over spilled milk, what's done is done. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's wise not to put all your eggs in one basket when investing. Every cloud has a silver lining. Don't be sad about losing your job. Every cloud has a silver lining, you might find a better one soon. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time. Go back to the drawing board. Our plan didn't work out, so we'll have to go back to the drawing board. Have your hands full. She has her hands full taking care of 3 kids and a full-time job. In the same boat. We're all in the same boat. Once in a blue moon. I only see my old friend once in a blue moon. Out of the blue. She called me out of the blue last night. Pass with flying colors. He passed his exam with flying colors. See eye to eye. My brother and I don't always see eye to eye on politics. Steal someone's thunder. He stole my thunder by announcing the news before I could. Storm in a teacup. Their argument was just a storm in a teacup. Through thick and thin. They've been together through thick and thin. Tighten your belt. We'll have to tighten our belts until the economy improves. Under the weather. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. Up to par. His performance wasn't quite up to par today. Walk on eggshells. I always feel like I'm walking on eggshells around her. Word of mouth. Most of our new customers come from word of mouth. Behind the 8 ball. He's behind the 8 ball after losing his job. Blow off steam. I like to go for a run to blow off steam. Burn the candle at both ends. She's been burning the candle at both ends to meet the deadline. Bury the hatchet. It's time for us to bury the hatchet and move on. By the skin of your teeth. I passed the exam by the skin of my teeth. Carry a torch for someone. He's still carrying a torch for his ex-girlfriend. Catch someone red-handed. The police caught him red-handed stealing the car. Cook the books. The company was accused of cooking the books. Cross that bridge when you come to it. I'm not worried about that now, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase and discuss the main points. Down to the wire. The election was down to the wire. Easy does it. Easy does it when you're carrying those fragile boxes. Eat humble pie. He had to eat humble pie after his prediction was wrong. Fall through the cracks. Some important details fell through the cracks. Get your act together. You need to get your act together if you want to pass this course. Go the extra mile. She always goes the extra mile for her clients. Have a bone to pick with someone. I have a bone to pick with you about what you said yesterday. Have an axe to grind. He seems to have an axe to grind against the company. Hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head with that observation. In a nutshell. In a nutshell, we need more time to finish the project. In the black. After a tough year, the company is finally back in the black. In the red. The company has been in the red for 2 consecutive quarters.